I'm Audrey Bullcoming, and I'm from Lenexa, Kansas. I've done All-Star for the past 12 years, and I'm currently at the Cheer Pit Kansas City on a senior level 5. I've been on varsity cheer at Shawnee Mission West for the past 4 years, and a captain my junior and senior year. I would love to be considered a main base on the Oklahoma all-girl cheer team. I've been an Oklahoma fan ever since I was little, but that's not the main reason I want to go to OU. Oklahoma game days are something that are unreal. I remember the first time I got to experience a game day in the Palace, and the feeling was so surreal. The traditions and the fans are crazy. I can just envision myself on that field in an Oklahoma cheer uniform and loving it. I also love Oklahoma's teaching program. I want to major in secondary education, and Oklahoma has a great program for that. They focus on hands-on learning and getting into classrooms, which is something that works best for me. Student life at Oklahoma is another great factor that attracts me to the school. I always see students on the campus smiling to each other or at least saying hi. And I've heard on my campus tour that they all get in groups and they go to certain sporting games or sporting matches, or they get in groups and study. That's a place where I see myself thriving and enjoying my time. Having a busy schedule is something that's not new to me. As you heard, I'm an all-star cheerleader and a school cheerleader with 2 games a week and a job on top of that. With all that going on, I feel like I learned how to maintain my schedule and keep myself on track. But one of the traits that gets me through this busy schedule is planning. Planning is always what gets me through a busy schedule. When I know something's planned, I'm prepared for it and ready for any other things that need to be planned around the same schedule. I'm always good at planning when my practices are, and then putting important tests or important papers that are due, and then putting mandatory studying time around those. But another great way I stay on top of things is by staying disciplined. Staying disciplined is a great way for me to get my homework done and staying off my phone, or even just studying in a good spot, making sure I'm not in my bed or in my room at least somewhere in a good spot where I feel academically prepared and ready to take in all the information I need. The Sooner magic value that identifies me with the most is accountability. Accountability is one of those traits that's really hard for a lot of people and even for me. It makes it so hard for people because it makes you very vulnerable. Still, it's one of those traits I believe is a great foundation to anyone's personality, and it shows that you can handle being responsible for your own actions. I take accountability whenever my stunts drop, and I ask, was that my fault? Is there something I can do better? And then apply it to the next rep. But I also like to stay accountable academically. Whenever I mess up on a test, I go up to my teacher and ask, hey, I don't think I studied for this enough. Is there anything I can do to help? Or can you help me? And they always apply good feedback. And then I apply it to the next test or the next assignment. This always helps me stay on top of things because taking accountability makes me look inside myself and see what am I doing wrong before I blame it on other people. To me, being an ambassador means you're representing more than just yourself. You're representing the face, the voice, and the energy of the program you're a part of. I've been an ambassador on many different teams and clubs, and they always tell us the same thing. You're not just representing yourself, you're representing us. That's something I like to live by. I show this by leading with character and being respectful wherever I go. I also like to be welcoming and inclusive to show that the club or the team I'm a part of is teaching me these things. I feel like being an ambassador, you also have to show up and give back to the community. I know Oklahoma does a lot of community service, and that's something I also do with the clubs and activities that I'm a part of. This shows that you like to give back to the community and shows that you care about the school. But also, being an ambassador means you're representing yourself well, as long as the club, which means you're handling yourself in a proper manner on social media and even in public. you.